During the first 100 days in the Ministry of Education, I met with key stakeholders to discuss their views on the direction that we needed to take in the public education system. One of the first decisions I took was to ensure continuity in Bermuda's public school system by inviting the chairman of the Board of Education, Mr. Darren Johnson, and the deputy chairman, Mr. Vincent Ingham, to remain in their positions on the board. I recognize the value of these individuals, and I know that if we are to successfully chart our way forward, consistency is necessary. I also addressed the concern about solidifying the leadership of the Cedar Bridge Academy Board by appointing the chairman, Mr. Larry Mossenden, the deputy chairman, Mr. Teo Dill, and members Curtis Williams, Kim Lightburn, Zane Bean, Jane Carrera, Roger Butterfield, Phenom Caldoun, Gregory Swan, Andrew Griffith, and Carla Lambert. And I can tell you that through subsequent visits to the school and interaction with the principal, Mrs. Kalmar Richards, I believe that we have a good working team. In fact, the public can expect to hear great things from Cedar Bridge Academy. Of course, the first 100 days were also spent becoming familiar with what is going on in the ministry. Visiting staff at all 3 locations, Dundonald Street, Covenant House, and the old Bishop Spencer School. In addition, I have been quietly but studiously working through the various reports and recommendations, haven't finished yet, of all the consultants and committees that have worked in our education system, all with the goal of determining how the ministry can better serve its primary goal of teaching and learning. I reviewed the Hopkins report to determine if the recommendations have been carried out, and if not, whether they are still relevant. This review and the consultative process I undertook during the last 100 days led me to recognize that we must return to a focus on the basics. I've also been intent on creating a culture of partnership and inclusion involving the whole community in fostering success for Bermuda's children. In this respect, one of the key initiatives I took was to reach out to the construction community and invite them to adopt the school. The aim of this program is to ensure that school facilities are clean, safe, and up-to-date environments for successful learning. To date, $100,000 has been committed to the adoption of 9 schools in a partnership between the private sector and the wider community. You will see me actually present 2 more adoption certificates next week to 2 more construction companies. The program focuses on the primary schools because they generally occupy the older buildings, and it can include offers to paint and repair, do the plumbing, electrical, and carpentry, or landscaping services. I welcome further offers from the community for either funding or services that will link our schools even closer with their communities. If we truly believe that it takes a village to raise a child, then this is one way for the village to get actively involved in a relationship that benefits all of our children. To drive our focus on teaching and learning, Commissioner Wendy McDonald is now responsible for the accelerated restructuring of the Bermuda Public School system, and her focus will be specifically on teaching and learning. Don't take the word restructuring to mean something great and big. It simply means that we will be sending the people who are currently physically located within the ministry and department out to the schools to be on site. Same staff, same job, different location. Closer to the schools, closer to the young people, and so they can form relationships. We think that it would be a win-win situation for everyone. In order to ensure that she can devote more time to that focus, Permanent Secretary Warren Jones has taken on the additional role as Acting Commissioner of Education. In this role, he is responsible for the day-to-day operation of the ministry. It is impossible for us to move forward when the same people responsible for taking us there have their hands tied on a daily basis dealing with the day-to-day issues within the department. With this delineation of responsibility, I have every confidence that the Commissioner and Permanent Secretary are appropriately placed and supported by the Minister and Board to forward the reforms. The main goal of the Ministry of Education going forward is to improve the quality of teaching and learning in the classroom. I am convinced that this single-minded focus will result in regained public trust, improved results, and have a positive impact on all of our students. During the upcoming budget, I intend to demonstrate the focus of our commitment to teaching and learning and outline some of the initiatives that we intend to implement to move the system forward in a positive manner with the best interests of our children at the forefront. May I add that just this morning, I had the great honor of cutting the ribbon for the new tech building at the Bermuda College. And what they have done is provide an up-to-date learning facility, including classrooms and workshops for those who either as a full-time student or in an effort to retool and retrain wish to take technical and vocational courses at the Bermuda College. They are ready and everything is up to date. And the students themselves played a part in preparing the building so they can take pride whenever they enter their facility that they had something to do with its construction. Thank you.